brownie.
It's a podcast bonus. Things you've always wanted to ask.
So obviously, you know, the culinary world, Jock Zonfrillo, has been well represented in the history of cinema and television.
It has.
And there's there's only so many you can choose, but there's a scene in Goodfellas that I've always wanted to ask an expert about, of which you are this. There's they go into jail, the boys go into jail, and they're talking about
slicing the garlic.
Yeah, they're talking about cooking a pasta. So this, if you haven't seen Goodfellas, this is Paulie was in charge of putting the garlic in the pasta sauce.
In prison, dinner was always a big thing. We had a pasta course. Paulie did the prep work, and he had this wonderful system for doing the garlic. He used a razor, and he used to slice it so thin that it used to liquefy in the pan with just a little oil. It's a very good system.
Yum. Is that a good system, Jock Zonfrillo?
That's the kind of shit they pull at Mario's. You know what I'm saying? It's old school.
Yeah.
You know? You need to, if you're shaving garlic that thin, it disintegrates.
Oh. Yeah.
So
it's a good system.
You can stand and chop it for hours and make it really small, or you could try and make a puree with a bit of salt. That makes your garlic go green. Never do that. I see people doing that on the telly all the time. They get the garlic, they slice it, put salt on it, and then crush it with the back of a knife.
Yeah.
No. The garlic turns green. You don't want green garlic in sauce.
No, you don't.
So an effective way to do it is slice it as thinly as you can. Look, a razor blade when you're in jail looks much harder as well.
Shiv, if you know.
Yeah.
How good is that?
That's a great thing. It's a good thing. It disintegrates into your sauce.
Whoa.
So,
that's a great tip.
Boom.
Yeah, no,
Where your fingers are. Take the edge off your fingers. That's a bit dangerous.
Apparently, if you run your finger along and the blunt side of the knife, it takes the garlic smell away.
Who told you that?
You've upset him.
Kate Lane told me that.
Have you seen Ratatouille?
Yes.
Is it a good movie?
Yeah, it is.
It is. It's so good.
I've got a couple of questions from Ratatouille. One is about bread.
Yeah.
How do you tell a good bread is without tasting it? Not the smell, not the look, but the sound, the crust, listen. Oh, a symphony of crackle. Only great bread sound this way.
True or false?
True.
Really?
Yeah.
True.
But you can't. The problem is that you can't just go to a shop and just start cracking the bread, can you?
Good point.
Oh, I do.
He's Barry. He does whatever the hell he likes.
I've got one last one. I think Brodie wants to finish with an Under Siege question, but I just want to because Steven Seagal was a cook in that.
He stole my role, I think.
This is about
so good in that.
This is about produce, though. Okay, this is about produce. So you just have a listen to this.
The only way to get the best produce is to have first pick of the day. And there are only two ways to get first pick. Grow it yourself or bribe a grower.
Jock Zonfrillo, getting the best produce. You either have to go out and get it yourself first or you bribe a grower. Does bribery go in? Is corruption a part of the industry of the restaurant game?
Seems there's a link between Goodfellas and Ratatouille, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't call it bribing. If you're a chef with your soul, you will travel and visit all of your suppliers personally. Now, if you're a grower of vegetables and someone travels, 4 hours to come and see your farm and meet your staff and that kind of thing, that's as good as a bribe.
So it's a relationship, not a bribe.
Exactly.
Get them in your pocket. You know?
Yeah.
You get the best stuff.
I do, 100%.
Absolutely. Petty Officer Casey Ryback.
In Under Siege.
Famous for using a meat cleaver. In more ways than one, it's fair to say. Have you ever had to use a meat cleaver for anything other than chopping meat?
No. Listen, if you see somebody in Glasgow walking down the road with a meat cleaver, they are not a butcher.
They might be a butcher, they're just not a real one.
Yeah. Chrissy, Sam and Brownie, Ripper Show will be back tomorrow. Chrissy, Sam and Brownie, unless it's a weekend.
Over 100.